Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to talk about how a brand turned me into a loyal customer of over 23 years. So in life, we go through moments of transition, and products and brands who help us in these moments of transition stick with us for a really, really long time, if not potentially forever. So in 5th grade, I went through, in my elementary school, a maturation sex education section in my schooling, right? They come in, they give you a little education, they give you a little bag with some pamphlets. And one of the things they gave me in that little bag that I walked away with was a mini little Old Spice deodorant. I still remember it. They kind of showed us how to use it and showed us what it was needed for, right? And in 5th grade, this helped me and a lot of my other classmates that we were dealing with a little stench problem, right? But this was a moment of transition, right? This maturation that you're going through as a kid. And the Old Spice brand, brilliant marketing, right? Because this is an epiphany to me. This is in hindsight. 23 years later, I'm still using that brand. Are there other better deodorants out there? Maybe, probably, right? I honestly never really bothered to check. I've always used Old Spice. I'm actually curious. Leave in the comments, are you guys still using Old Spice? If those of you who got that in your maturation kit as a kid. And is there other brands that you started with a kid that you've always used, right? So how do we create these moments of transition, and how do we help customers with moments of transition in their life? These are big deals. These are moments that we remember, like our wedding day, funerals, when you start your job for the first time, when you leave your job for the first time. These are moments of transition, right? Another moment of transition a lot of people don't think about is actually the first time an individual does a transaction with your business. So is there a customer onboarding process? Maybe, maybe not. A lot of people have these customer onboarding processes, but they might be kind of boring or really uninteresting. So take a look at the first time someone does business with you. What can you do to create a moment or an experience for them through this moment of transition? I honestly think one of the biggest opportunities though for these moments of transition is when you start a job for the first time, or when you hire somebody for the first time. I've never been super perfect at this, but looking at this years later, I think this is something I could have done a lot better job at. So when somebody starts their job, oftentimes they come in and half the staff doesn't even know they're starting, right? They show up, they kind of had to put their desk together, they got to clear out the old person's stuff or kind of clean their desk and get ready. This is, you guys, the first day of somebody's work, this leaves a major subconscious impression on the rest of their career or however long they're going to be with your company. It can affect everything. So what I would suggest, right, is how do you create a little mini experience or moment for someone on their first day? Well, you could do tons of stuff, right? When they arrive, how about all the staff is waiting there in a row, clapping them in, right? Giving them high fives, or in this COVID-19 world, some elbow bumps or something, right? How do you invite someone into your business much more? When they get to their desk, right, their email's already set up, heaven forbid, their email is already set up on their computer. There's a welcome image on there. They jump into their email inbox. The first email is from the CEO, and it's a personal message, or the owner, a personal message that thanks them for joining the team and what they're all about. Maybe there's a cool little calendar on their wall that is your first day agenda, there's maybe a management lunch with the owners of the management team that they're going to take you out to lunch as your first day, right? Employee initiation, right? Can you do something fun, no hazing here, but can you do something interesting or fun around initiating that employee into you, kind of baptizing them into your company? I think this is a huge missed opportunity that companies really don't do enough of. Maybe there's literally a wrapped gift on their desk when they walk in that's gifted to them. And it might have a t-shirt and a couple other simple things that have to do with the company, but how do we do this, right? Just have a wrapped gift, have their inbox set up, have people welcome them into the business, have a special luncheon for them to make them feel extra special, right? This is a major moment. What happens when they leave though? So when somebody leaves, whether it be kind of on good or bad terms, that's going to be the impression of your business forever, potentially, right? So it's not always going to be a positive thing when somebody leaves. If you have to lay them off, if you have to fire them, like there's ways that we can make that better and make that a better transition. But oftentimes there's almost nothing you can do there. But when they're leaving, when they're deciding to leave your business, what can you do for them? So at a business, one of my previous companies, what we do a lot of is we would document. And what by me document, like we recorded a lot. Okay, so that was me documenting behind the scenes of a TikTok of doing Instagram posts for this video. Okay, so the point is though, you have to document. You have to pull out your phone, you have to pull out your camera, and actually just film employees. Like we would take, right, this employee who was leaving, we'd create a montage of like the history of the working at the company, and then we'd show it to the rest of the company, and we'd post it on social media, and we'd give them a nice little goodbye, give them a thanks. But it was like a montage of them working for us and like those highlights of working with our business and our team. And we're able to do this because we simply document. So that was my first piece of advice, you guys. Document when things happen. Document when you're onboarding a customer. When you're able to do this, you're able to storytell a lot better. It's able to give your videos much more texture and B-roll, just to make better content and show that appreciation for them. So think about it. Think about ways when you're onboarding a customer, onboarding an employee. Maybe there's an anniversary of a customer, a lifelong customer of yours that you're able to celebrate. What are moments of transition in your business that you can actually celebrate and create deeper and better, more memorable moments for? Because I'm firsthand, right? 23 years Old Spice, right? And I didn't even realize it till now of why that happened, you guys. But think about moments of transition. If you guys want help in your business for creating better experiences, better moments in your business, visit paulheslop.com. That's my website. I help companies create a remarkable company culture, and I help them build a video series around that culture, documenting it for the world to see. Thanks for checking this video out. Please give that a subscribe on YouTube, and comment for the community, guys. Punch that like button if you actually like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.